Madison saw a city.
When Madison saw
Auditorium.
a city, an auditorium,
And we're parking spot.
and a parking spot.
And we're on her thing.
And then John was saying, here we are.
When Madison saw a China's car and we saw a Tokyo crowd.
And when Madison saw a China car and a Tokyo car,
And all of us get out of the van.
and then all of us got out of the van, and John grabbed the jackets and put them on the lawn
Even louder so we could join all the crowds, including moms.
so that we can join all the crowds, including mom, infants, babies, children, dads, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, friends, brothers, sisters, Sam, Lucy, Mike, ladies, gentlemen, African Americans, Chinese, Tokyos, Japanese, Brazilians, the British crowds, the Indian crowds, the German crowds, the Irish crowds, the Polish crowds, the Brazilian crowds, the Venezuelan crowds, the Mexican crowd, the Greek crowd, the Spanish crowd, the Hawaiian crowd, the New York crowd, and then the announcer, all of the brotherhoods, all of the sisterhoods, all of the Hong Kong, all of the Philippines,
all of the Texas,
all of the Texas crowd,
all of the California,
all of the Californian crowd,
all of the Michelle,
all of the Michelle crowd,
all of the President, all of the Scrooges,
all of the Scrooges crowds,
all of the grandparents,
all of the grandparents,
all of the doctors,
all of the doctors, all of the nurses, all of the lawyers, all of the paramedics,
all of the parents,
all of the parents, the policemen, the
friends,
firemen, the friends,
family, the middles,
all the middle school, all of the
junior
high school,
all elementary crowd,
all of the elementary crowd, all of the pride crowd,
all of the gymnasium,
all of the gymnasium,
all of the auditorium crowd,
all of the auditorium crowd, all of the music teachers.
We are gathered around.
We all gathered round to watch a spectacular fireworks show. And the announcer comes up and says, "Hello, crowd, and welcome to a fireworks show. Are you ready?" And the crowd said, "Yes, we are.
Let the party start.
Let the party begin. Woo! Choo! Choo, choo. But at the first pop of the
all
fire,
of the bald men, but she scared the baby girl.
and it scared the baby girls, and then the infants all started crying. Wee! 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 And all the children started saying, "Mom, Mom, I'm scared." And the mom said,
Oh, and the British mom says,
and the British mom says, "Don't be afraid. It's just a fireworks show. No, go look up, it's just fireworks. And when they saw all the beautiful colors, the
All of
kids,
the London crowd.
all of the London crowd said, wow, yay! And the babies were happy, goo goo gaga. And the doggies were happy, woof woof.
To you.
Yes, and the cats were happy.
Would you like more bread? I could give you more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll bring it to you.
Harry.
Oh,
Yeah, woo. And then,
Yeah. And
oh my God.
Yeah. And then Americans.
And all of the African Americans say, yeah!
Woo-hoo.
Woo-hoo!
All of the grandparents are telling you.
And the grandparents are telling you,
Woo-hoo.
woo! Woo! And then, whoa! What is that green neon light in the sky?
It's a spaceship.
It's a spaceship! And the crowd goes, woo! Ah! And then, the announcer comes on and
All of the mathematics, all of the
All-
scientists,
all of the scientists
all of the kids,
and all of the kids
all of the English.
and all of the English were all, wow! And then, the narrator said, are you ready, crowd? For the biggest, most enormous, largest, craziest, silliest, wildest, most amazing, grandest of the finales. And the crowd said, yeah, we are.
The craziest fireworks, wildest,
The craziest, wildest fireworks.
extremely giant,
Extremely
gigantic.
giant and gigantic firework.
Even louder, the whole crowd goes wild.
And the whole crowd goes wild with silly dancing and applause and woo!
Tokyo.
And all the Tokyos goes crazy and starts boogieing down and dancing to the funky sound. And all the Scrooges and all the grandpas were so excited they threw their canes up in the air and started to boogie down to the funky sound. Say woo woo!
All of the princes and kings and jacks are getting wild.
And all the princes, kings, and jacks,
They're all both going silly.
they're all getting silly and doing silly dancing and somersaults and
They're all
clapping.
British went wild.
And the British went wild with applause and silly dancing and boogieing down to the funky sound.
And the Mexican Spanish went wild.
And the Mexican Spanish went wild and started dancing and doing some salsa dancing and going, woo!
And the grass stadium went wild.
And the grass stadium went wild and there was grass flying everywhere from all the jumping and all the clapping, dancing, boogieing down to the funky sound and all the woo-woos.
All of the China and Hong Kong went wild.
And all the China and Hong Kong went wild with some more silly dancing and jumping up and down and applause and woo and break dancing
And the New York went wild.
and the New York went wild and they all threw their caps in the air. Woo!
And
Best
she
firework
listened
show
to
ever.
Toxic.
And then they listened to Toxic.
And she dancing.
And she was dancing.
And then the craziest fireworks stopped. And the music stopped. And the music teachers went wild.
And then the crazy fireworks stopped and the music stopped and the crazy music teachers went wild. Woo! This was a party.
And the mathematics, scientists, kids, English, and went wild.
And the mathematics, scientists, and English kids went wild. Woo! Threw their pencils up in the air and started screaming, yay! And there were pencils and calculators flying all over the place, and everybody was just going wild with excitement. It was the wildest, craziest.
And the kids went wild and jumping around and say yay.
And the kids went wild and were jumping around and saying, yay! Woo!
All of the human light brown girls were getting wild.
And all the human light brown girls were going wild. Woo! Happy 4th of July!
She's
Woo!
doing the somersaults.
And they did
And
somersaults.
kids will say,
Yay!
"Yay!" And the craziest fireworks stopped.
And the craziest fireworks stopped.
And the elementary went wild.
And the elementary went wild. Woo!
craziest stopped.
And started clapping.
The
Woo!
craziest stops. And the whole crowd starts to clap quietly and softly.
And then the whole crowd starts to clap quietly and softly. Woo!
And the narrator will tell you,
And the narrator will tell you,
what a
what a
wonderful.
wonderful 4th of July show, crowd. What did you think?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. And then the lady
And the
said,
narrator will say, and what a happy 4th of July to all of your nations.
and the narrator said, what a happy 4th of July to all of your nations.
And the narrator will tell you, ladies and gentlemen,
And the narrator
boys and
told me,
girls,
ladies
thanks
and
for
gentlemen,
coming.
boys and girls, thanks for coming to my show.
And the crowd starts to clap softly again.
And the crowd starts to clap softly again. And all the ladies say, woo!
And
all
the
the
ladies,
say,
gentlemen,
and the
boys,
gentlemen said, and boys,
grandmothers, and grandfathers.
Grandfather said, we did the fireworks show. Woo-hoo. And it was so much fun.
It's sweet. I do.
It's sweet. I do.
I should-
I should go.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
I don't know. Me too.
Me too.
Then all walks by the car. Let's get in a van to go home. To
And then
suburban.
we all walk to the car, and John says, let's get in the van to go home.
And the Maddie tells you
And then Maddie tells you,
what happened to all this traffic.
what happened to all this traffic? And then Mom tells you,
Because
you want to know why?
everybody was trying to go home at the same time.
Because everybody's trying to go home at the same time.
And she starts to take 100 spins.
And then she starts to take 100 spins.
There's a lot of traffic again.
There's more traffic again.
Because everybody's trying to leave at the same time to go home.
Because everybody's trying to leave at the same time to go home.
All the crowds were saying, and the narrator would say, goodbye, goodbye, Mayor.
You know, the crowd and narrator would say, goodbye, Mayor. Thank you for this spectacular show. And the mayor
narrator
goes,
went wild.
and the narrator went wild. And the mayor showed up, and he bowed down and said, thank you, all of you for coming.